Hey, my name is Barrett Smith. I'm Senior Service Hydrologist with the National Weather Service here in Raleigh. Happy to be on with you, doing a bit of a fill-in job here for some folks, and always good to be able to provide this briefing. This briefing is our routine weekly briefing for Central North Carolina, so we're going to cover today, Monday the 24th of November through Sunday, November the 30th, so Thanksgiving week here, and we'll jump right into it and just tease a little bit of a roller coaster over the next few days. Won't be the scariest roller coaster you've ever seen, but we will be looking at some 10 to 20 degree temperature changes back and forth as we go through the upcoming week, really bottoming out later this week over the Thanksgiving holiday. So those changes are going to come courtesy of transitioning from high pressure, which is in control of our weather today. A beautiful day it looks like out the window here. Temperatures in the upper 60s today. So get out and enjoy that while you can, because we'll see a cold front approaching tomorrow and into Wednesday. We'll probably see some showers late tomorrow in the western portions of the state. Wouldn't rule out an isolated one in the Piedmont or maybe even the coastal plain, but the bulk of that's going to come later tomorrow evening and overnight Tuesday, early Wednesday as that front rolls in. This is one of those weather systems. If you notice on the maps here, the low pressure is up over the Great Lakes, and a lot of times as these roll through the area, they tend to dry out as they move into the Piedmont. I think that's exactly what we'll see here with this system. Probably see most of the showers out in the mountains and a little less as you move east across the state. That finally pushes through on Wednesday, and things turn remarkably colder Thursday and really Friday with a cold Arctic high pressure building in. Behind that, if you're you got plans outside for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving looks nice itself, but by Friday, we'll struggle to get out of the 40s, and a lot of temperatures won't reach the 50 degree mark. If kids are home from school, probably have to give them a little extra nudge to get outside. This won't be the coldest air mass of the year so far. I think we were in the upper 40s one day earlier this month, but nonetheless, we're seeing those changes that are typical in November. Rainfall associated with the system, as I mentioned, most of the rain is going to be back in the mountains, southern foothills. You get into the western Piedmont, we could see maybe a quarter of an inch to a half an inch out there, and then lesser amounts as you get into the Piedmont, the Triangle area, and the coastal plain. And then that's basically all Tuesday night and Wednesday. Dry for the remainder of the week, and so you can see the 5-day totals there. Most of the rain is well out west of the mountains, and we need the rain certainly to continue. We've been in a bit of a drought here over the past several weeks, a couple of months. This isn't going to do a lot to help us out, but we'll take anything we can get. Based on those rainfall amounts, no concerns about flooding, so we'll skip right through that this time. There is a chance you could see an isolated thunderstorm. Those greens you see for Tuesday and Wednesday are just general thunder. No severe weather expected with this, but it wouldn't be completely surprising if we saw a thunderstorm or two with the showers and the front as it moves through the area. The hurricane season is slowly winding down officially. Got another week or so of that. Nothing out there in the tropics to talk about at the moment. And then looking bigger picture, a little further out, our 8 to 14 day outlook, you can see below normal temperatures across the northern U.S., the southeastern U.S. favored with a relatively high probability of above normal temperatures for the southeast, including North Carolina. That frontal zone, the mean kind of frontal zone is always going to be out there in the Midwest. That's typically where our low pressure systems will track. Therefore, our favored area for above normal rainfall is out over the Midwest as well. But a large portion of the continental U.S. At least having a slight lean towards above normal rainfall. So it looks like in the next couple of weeks, while we'll see this little bit of a roller coaster, overall, it should be at least near normal to above normal in terms of our temperatures, and a series of weather systems that'll come through. None really on the horizon right now that'll look like they'll bring us a lot of rain, but it won't be a completely dry period as well. And then kind of wrapping up here with our hazardous weather outlook, again, we could see maybe a thunderstorm or two Tuesday night into Wednesday. Some fire weather concerns, some slight fire weather concerns just with some windier conditions on Thursday. Don't think that'll be a big deal as well. And then with the cold weather, it doesn't look like it'll be cold enough to cause any concerns either. So not really a lot to talk about when we talk about hazardous weather. So again, to wrap things up, mild today and tomorrow into Wednesday, and then turning colder for the latter half of the week. I will mention, wind chills of Friday morning, likely to be in the upper teens to lower 20s. I know schools will be out, and so that's not as much a concern for the kids out there. But just so you know, it will be rather chilly on Friday morning. And then we get another weather system, maybe by early next week. Ahead of that, we'll warm up, and a lot of uncertainty as to how much rainfall we might get maybe next late Sunday and into Monday. There is a system on the horizon there. But overall, our Thanksgiving week looks very nice. So I hope everyone's able to get out and enjoy that with your family. Enjoy some time off if you have it. And we'll be here working. Don't know at the moment the status of our next weekly briefing, but we'll get that updated for anyone who's interested, whether we'll have one of those on Friday or not. If not, we'll talk to you next Monday. And as always, thank you for joining us.